Hello there, Gemini. How are you? It's so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Today we are doing your weekly tarot reading. So this is good for the week of September 5th through the 11th. We'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider like, commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support. Okay, so Gemini, let's see what we have here. Mouse Spirit, tend to the small things. Interesting. Gemini, you've had all of these readings lately that are of big picture, big picture things. I think your latest reading, it could have been your September reading, had something about, about putting a plan into action, creating a plan and then sticking to the plan. But this is even more detailed, isn't it? The small things, And what do we have here? Fellow travelers, support is all around you. Wow. I love the energy of this card because, sometimes when we're on our path, and if you look, this person is on the path, and the path is like winding through, this valley. And it appears that he is on this path by himself, right? But then when you take a closer look, there's, the peacock, of course, and then there's, birds. And there are, I want to say there's even, like another white peacock down there. There are going to be people on your path that are going to help you to get to one part of the path to the next, and not to worry. Even though you may be on this path by yourself, okay, for a long period of time, but you're really not by yourself. Because these other people are going to come in on your path. They may only be with you for a short time to help give you some tidbit of information or encouragement or something else to help continue down the path. And then when you're almost like in despair, thinking, oh, this path is kind of dead-ended, right? Then somebody else will come onto your path. So the message I'm getting here is not to worry if, you're on this path, you meet a friend or something, and they come onto your path for a while, but then they go ahead and drop off of your path, but somebody else will come on your path in order to take their place. And that will continue over and over again. Yeah, co-creating. Spirit is with you at this time, not to worry. True love is on the bottom. The energy of really loving yourself, coming into the energy of being really proud of, what you have accomplished on this path. Okay, conflict. And underneath that, professional assistance. So we're going to take a deeper look into that too. There, you have some conflict coming up this week. And of course, this could be over the next week or so. But let's see what we have here. One more, please. Okay, it's working out. It's working out. You are going into the next world. So let's take a look at your present energy. We start off with this round and round. There's a pattern. There's a pattern that's occurring, okay, on your path. You may be recognizing this pattern. It could be a pattern of behavior. Your last reading, they're bringing that up again, that you had perhaps the pattern of starting projects, being really excited about them, but then when you hit the first hurdle, you would stop, right? And there was this message about, having a plan and sticking to the plan and staying focused with the plan, because, there might be shiny new things coming up. If you think about a mouse really kind of amongst, keeps their head down, does their work of gnawing away at things. But also kind of a little bit secretive too. I'm not saying that you want to be extremely secretive, but I'm getting the message. Really interesting, because Geminis are not secretive people, what I would consider secretive people. In fact, Geminis usually can't keep a secret, because you just love to share information. So if you get information, you feel like, well, I can share it. I almost feel like the message here is a little bit about perhaps working in secret. Literally working in secret, having your plan and not sharing your plan with anybody, and working a little bit in secret. That's going to help you to break this pattern. You could, in the past, like when you go on a new diet, or you're going to redecorate your house, or you get all excited about something at work, right? You may share that information with a lot of people, right? And then you get distracted by something else, right? And then you don't finish the diet or the project or whatever. I feel like in that way, you may have almost attached yourself to the idea that you never finish anything, okay? Because then people say, hey, Gemini, how's the diet going? Or hey, Gemini, how's the house project going? And you're like, oh yeah, I forgot all about that. I haven't even really been working on that. So it's kind of like stepping into this energy of understanding that you maybe aren't to share everything, to kind of work on this a little bit secretly, because this is something that you are truly deserving. I think you're trying to manifest something new in, right? You're putting a lot of time and energy and your heart into this, because the Seven of Pentacles is time and energy. And then, the King of Cups is you're working on this from your heart. You have a very deserving outcome for this project or whatever this is that you're working on. Okay, so you're deserving of the riches. It's almost as if it's about making sure that you don't sabotage your own project. I don't think the sabotage is coming from somebody else. It's actually coming from within. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, after a long time of believing maybe that this was never going to work out for you, whatever this is. I don't really think it's like a diet or something. I think it's a dream that you may have had for a very long time. Yeah, you've been working on this, trying to overcome this energy for a very long time, that you don't deserve this, right? That it's just not going to happen for you, It could be that has been your mindset for some time, this round and round. It's not meant for me, right? But here we have the Queen of Cups. So we have the King and the Queen of Cups. It could honestly be a love partner coming in, doesn't have to be, but really well balanced, a divine masculine and feminine coming into partnership. And we all have divine masculine and feminine within us. So it's almost as if you are really either, there's a new person on your path, or it's you coming into balance within yourself, balancing out the divine masculine and divine feminine within you. That is what helps to lead you into this wonderful progress of moving forward. Wow. And then we have the Judgment. I feel like you have this huge week ahead of you. Huge. You have a Hierophant here and the Ten of Pentacles. Like, you understand, you believe. The Hierophant is faith. It's a believing in yourself, having faith in bringing in the riches that you have been working so hard on. And I know this from your comments. My goodness, Gemini, some of you have really put so much time and energy into your creative abilities, your spiritual gifts, your spiritual businesses that you have tried to start, your healing businesses. You put so much time and energy into these projects and yet have not yet seen the riches coming in. It's about this, with the judgment. It's you're on your path. You're following your calling, and so the riches will come with the King of Pentacles. Almost sitting like on a pile of money. But I don't think it's really. To me, it's the riches. I keep saying riches, and I think it's more than just the money. Not that the abundance won't come, Gemini, but it's even more than that. It's the fulfillment that you have been able to literally love something that you have wanted to do into life. It's almost like you have created something. We have co-create. Remember? You have created something with spirit. Really profound. Because I feel like you have the tangible things coming in that maybe you have wanted or have been looking forward to. Some of you have been struggling for such a long time. But it's even more than that. It's this faith. It's this faith now that you have in yourself. In knowing that when you are on this path, even when you feel like you are solitary, right? That you are not. That your spirit guides, your angels, fellow travelers, other people will come onto your path to help you on your travels. And at the same time, I think you're helping them on their travels, like understanding this whole network of people that are helping each other. So let's take a look at what we have for your conflict this week. Now remember, this is the obstacle, the area of resistance that you are overcoming this week. A change in the wind. It's almost as if, that Mars and Gemini to me, really like the energies just lifted. They felt so much, I don't know, excitement, enthusiasm for what is to come. I feel like that started this change in the wind. In fact, it could be that up until that point, you almost didn't believe in yourself anymore. You were just about to give up, and now you have a renewed faith in what it is that you are wanting to bring into this world, to create, to help other people, to help the collective. Interesting energy because we have the loving man and the moon here. Now, Gemini, once again, you could have a love coming in, but to me, this is really interesting. Divine masculine, divine feminine. But in this energy, okay, and I cannot remember, somebody else had something similar like this. Look, he's on a path. Look, it's on this path. I feel as if this person comes in on your path. These flowers, and it doesn't have to be a man. Gender doesn't matter here. I feel like they're bringing you flowers, but they're not flowers. They could be flowers, but I don't think they're flowers. This person is on your path in order to, you have the path is not illuminated, with the moon card. You're concerned. You don't see the path ahead. You're on the path, but you can't see what is up ahead. So our fears kind of take over. We look to the moon to help guide us. We're looking at that full moon and saying, please illuminate this path for me. You may feel blocked at this time, not sure which way to go forward or how to move forward. I feel like once again, this person is coming in. They're going to offer you something, some tidbit, okay? It could be information. It could be, it could even be friendship. It could be something. They're bringing in something, okay? And with the flowers, the message I'm getting is that they're bringing in something, but at first you may be wondering, why are they giving me this? Okay, so it's kind of like a stranger comes up and hands you flowers and you're like, thank you? Like, what? Why are you bringing me flowers? Is that type of energy? Like, okay. And you may be taking them, but you're kind of like, okay, what's the catch, right? There is no catch. There is no catch. I feel like somebody's coming in, they're offering you something, okay? And it could be anything. Honestly, it could literally be, anything. It could be information. It could be a job offer. It could be, asking you out on a date. If that's what you're looking for, Gemini, right? It's like almost like they come in, they offer you something. And at the time, you're not really sure if you should listen to this or take these flowers or whatever. But I'm letting you know that this is a person. It's a fellow traveler that is bringing you something that is going to help light the path on down. So it's almost as if, don't say no to the flowers. Don't say no to the flowers. Interesting. So let's see what we have here. Yes, Page of Cups. Okay, it's an offer. It's literally not necessarily of love, okay? But it's an offer that is from the heart. It is genuine, okay? Because I feel like you're going to try to fight back this information. For some reason, I really feel like this person is bringing you information about something, okay? Or a message. It could be a message. It could be a message from somebody you already know, okay? And you're kind of like, why are they telling me that or something? I really feel like you're going to be like, what? I don't know about that. It's going to almost confuse you. You're like, what? Why are you telling me that? That's how I feel. Like, you're kind of like, okay. Like, back to work. I'm just going back to work. I don't know what that's about. So let's take a look at your advice. Exchanging gifts. Yeah. Okay, I feel like this person, and you have Ascended Masters, and then you have the Three of Pentacles. I feel like you're taken aback by this person, what they have to offer, right? And you're kind of like, okay, I'm going to clarify. I'm clarifying this, exchanging gifts. Let's see what we have here. Wow. Yeah, you're doubting it. I think you're doubting it. Look, we have the Lovers and the Chariot card. Gemini, you're showing up in your own reading, and Cancer energy. But I feel as if, and then it unblocks you. Look, the Knight of Pentacles. You're not going to be going slow anymore. Especially with the Cancer energy here. You're having victory. You're moving forward very quickly. If you have felt blocked for some time, I feel like this person comes in and helps unblock this situation, this path, because I'm coming back. I feel like you've been on the path. Tend to the small things. Let's go ahead and clarify that. Can you give us more information about the small things that Gemini is to tend? Tend to the small things. Wow. Page of Cups on the bottom again. Gemini, there's something, I feel like you may tend to the small things. I feel a little bit, to be honest, that this is a little bit about you tending to yourself, to resting, to taking really good care of yourself. This person comes onto your path, and look at what you have. You have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Okay, this person comes onto your path and things speed up very quickly. Tending to the small things. They're showing me, and I'm not saying that you're necessarily going on a trip, but you have this professional assistance. I almost feel like there's this whole unblocking. It's almost as if to get your they're showing me like a suitcase, like you're packing your suitcase, but I'm not sure you're going somewhere, Gemini. It's just kind of like a metaphor. Like you're really working on fine-tuning things around your house, fine-tuning yourself, like getting prepared. That's what you're doing. You're getting prepared this week, taking time to get prepared, because this new thing is coming in, and when it comes in, it's like so fast. It's like amazing. Like you just take off. Like the whole path is illuminated for you and you know how to move forward, but you have to move forward quickly. You're moving forward at high neck speed. Where does that come from? High neck speed. Yeah, look. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh my gosh. No way. Look at this. No. Yeah, look at this. They're bringing in something that you're going to be able to plan. Look. Oh my goodness. Gemini, look. You have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, and it quickly grows into the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. To me, it's kind of like after a long time of being patient, you go from just Ace energy, okay, to Queen energy, almost like overnight. It's like lightning speed. It's they're saying lightning round. There's no lightning in these. I think you're turning into this quickly overnight. That's all I can keep saying. Quickly overnight. You're going into this new world that's much more balanced. Like it's almost as if, and I don't have the Tower. We had the Judgment card, didn't we? Yeah, I feel like this Judgment is coming in and it's kind of like clears the path. Okay, Gemini, I really feel like this energy about tend to the small things means to prepare yourself, whatever that may mean, as if you were going to go on a trip. Some of you may actually go on a trip because we have the World card. You may actually be moving or going on a big trip. It's almost like you're preparing, but to me, it's a metaphor for tending to the small things before you step into this next crazy world. And I think you had a reading not long ago about things that things were going to get crazy good or something like that. I feel like, oh my goodness. Yeah, it's like happening this week or the next couple of weeks. Once again, I'm going to say the equinox. I feel like the equinox has a big deal with this. Am I focused on what I'm losing or what I am gaining? You know, it's so funny because when I kept saying prepare for the future, prepare for this trip, right? If you're preparing for the future, you're not thinking about the past of what you are losing, right? You're all excited. Like if you're preparing for a trip and say you're going to a tropical island, right? And you're packing your suitcase and you got your bathing suit and you got your floppy hat and your flip-flops and your suntan lotion and you're looking forward, right? Looking forward. That's what their energy here is. It's like look forward, prepare. Think about whatever you're working on, Gemini, and put yourself pretty close into the future. But whatever you're working on, if it were to take off tomorrow, if you were to have this crazy turn of events and you found whatever you're working on to become, big overnight, what is it that you would need to have in place in order for you to be able to keep up with that? Okay, that's what you need to put your energy into. All right, am I focused on what I am losing or gaining? Are you going through some change? Okay, Gemini, you are about to go through some really big change here. Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus from what you might lose to what you might gain? Endings are actually new beginnings. Today, make a list of all the things you will gain from the change you are going through. Feel your heart, take a breath, and deepen your trust. Amazing things are coming. My goodness, it's right there. Amazing things are coming. Yeah, I feel Gemini out of a long... And I know from your comments, some of you have just been on this journey for years, and my heart and soul goes out to you. I really, it has been a long journey. And it's as if, they're showing me, I know this sounds a little strange maybe, but they're showing me, when I turn it this way, maybe it looks more like it. Like an astronaut getting ready to take off. I really feel like you're getting ready to take off, Gemini. And I'm so thrilled for you. I am so thrilled. And I know that for some of you, you're going to say, this energy has been in the readings and it hasn't taken off. And it has been. But I feel like this is part of it. It's almost kind of like, okay, really and truly tend to those things. Like if you were going to go away, literally on a long trip or something like that, you would have to make sure that somebody took care of your pets or, you may have to make other arrangements for people to take care of your home or your things or whatever. It's almost as if, you skyrocket and it's kind of like you have to have everything in order where you are right now. Wow, really intense energy here, Gemini. So I'm going to leave it there. I do personal readings. If you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. And I wish you so much love and light in this situation and in all your situations. And I look forward to seeing what comes up in your next few readings. So please leave a comment if you'd like to share your story. I always love reading your comments. And I will see you later. I wish you much love and light. Bye for now.